Welcome, Dad's Book Reviews. I'm Kevin,
I'm Don.
and he's my dad, and he reads a lot of books, and I like to hear which ones are his favorites. So, what do we have today?
Next is a series named Towerbound by Samson Chui. Series type is time travel, dystopian, lit RPG, fantasy.
Time travel to the future or past?
Past.
Okay.
There are 5 books in the series. It's not finished yet, and the books are 496 pages to 565 pages long. Renvaro was never a hero type. He's a quiet alchemist with a talent for potions. He kept his head low while others chased glory. He was working for a guild, and that guild lures him into a lethal dungeon, high-level dungeon, and stabs him in the back. And his story should have ended right there. Instead, he gets thrown back in time. He's left for dead, but he's instead thrown back in time to just before 5 days before he turned 18. He was living in an orphanage, and he's going to be kicked out of the orphanage in 5 days now. But he's lived through this already, and he knows what's going on, and he's going to change it this time. He's going to make sure that he does things in a way that will solve a lot of the problems and get back at that guild that stabbed him in the back. Anyway, armed with future knowledge and forgotten skills, he's ready to rewrite everything, from building a guild out of nobodies to crafting mythical grade potions to surviving 100 deadly floors with the guilds hunting him. Ren is done playing nice. The tower's coming, and this time he's going to climb first. The trouble with that is Ren is a great alchemist, but he's very cowardly. When it comes to pain, he is anything but overpowered, and he runs from any kind of thing that might hurt him. In fact, he's pretty much a wimp. The book is set in a dystopian society where corporations make the rules. Government has been pretty much shoved aside, and corporations are making the rules now, and they're making rules so their corporation can do better. Ren was raised in an orphanage, abandoned by his parents, and has regressed in time to just a week before turning 18, when he has to leave the orphanage and find a living on the streets of District 1. There are 10 districts in a society that's separated by their wealth and power. District 1 is the lowest of the low, a hellhole of despair, crime, and questionable jobs. The corporation's given up on trying to bring law enforcement back into District 1, and what law enforcement there is done by violent gangs trying to protect their own territory. His only friends are the other 9 orphans that he grew up with. The story is about him turning this group into a force to be reckoned with, using the knowledge of what is to come, how he inspires those other people in the district to actually follow him and make a difference. The story was excellent. I gave it a 10. HV, violent incidents of high intensity. There's one or more characters that tend to use hard language, so it's a D. Sex is mature, undescribed sexual relationships. Many of them, we just don't get a picture inside the bedroom. T for teen rated. I recommend this one to you.
Okay.
This is real life being played like a game.
So there's a tower,
There's a tower that is, it looks like a game, it feels like a game, but in reality, the tower is coming, and when they get to a certain level, the tower comes, and then the monsters that they've been fighting in game become monsters in real life. And they weren't ready for that.
And where did this tower come from?
Just appeared one day. Well, it started out as a game, and everyone got into the game because they could get in. All they had to do to get into the game was buy a helmet. The helmet that synced with their mind so that they could play the game. What they didn't know was that this wasn't a game. It was a run up to what's really going to happen.
And then monsters start coming out in real life.
Yes.
And so they're in-game playing they're gaining that strength in real life too?
They're gaining that strength in real life. At least they're supposed to be. He kind of figures that out and is gaining that strength in real life and teaching others.
But not everybody else is.
But not everyone else is.
Or at least it's knowledge that they've gained in the future that he knows. How far in the past did he go?
He went about 10 years back to when he was 18 years old.
Does it ever come back and explain why he ever went to the past?
Well, it explains, yes, it does explain why. Well, this is giving up stuff in the book that we don't
so
want
it does
to give
explain
up.
it.
It does explain, but there's a reason why he gets to go back.
And the magic, so I assume there wasn't magic on Earth and now there is? I mean, he's using potions. I assume that's a form of magic.
Well, all of this is in game.
Sure.
They're playing in game. Not everybody's in game. There's real life things going on too. What people don't know is that it will become real. Last time it became real at level 50 on the tower.
First person gets there, suddenly everything comes to life.
That's what happened last time. When they completed level 50 on the tower, then the tower plonked down into their midst and monsters came roaring out. Okay. All the ones they've been fighting inside the tower. And if the people outside are not ready for this, they're just going to die.
So he's a masterful motivator, and he's able to get these people to follow him and build them up, but at the same time avoids a fight like none else.
He's a coward. He runs screaming anytime there might be pain involved. Okay. And they have to literally lock him down and teach him how to fight.
Okay. All right. And then the leveling system is just a more normal LitRPG leveling?
Yes.
Gain levels, gain experience, gain power.
And you can die in game and come back, but you lose all progress to the next level. And if you die again without any points stacked up, you lose a level.
Okay.
And you can actually be dropped right back down to level 0 if someone spawn camps you.
So you come back where you died.
Uh-huh. Whether you go get your stuff depends on how you died, whether it's worth it.
Yeah. Okay.